Down a little alley in the heart of Kendal town is a tiny independent yarn shop. Welcome to the wonderful world of the kitten and the goat. Here's how to add a looped buttonhole on the side of a piece of knitting. You want a large-eyed blunt needle, the same as you use for sewing up, threaded with your yarn. You want to run it up inside the stitches. I don't like putting a knot because it gives a lump. This isn't going to take any big pressure, and we're going to add a couple of securing loops at the end. So get your tail bedded in, hang on to it here so you don't just immediately pull it out. Put a couple of securing loops like that. Now you're going to make a loop to do your button. You don't want to go too wide. Yes, it's easier to do your button up, but your button will slip out and it will pucker the fabric because it's trying to move nearer to itself. So you just want enough to do the button. I know what buttons I'm putting on here. And pull it in a little bit. So you have a loop, one loop there. Now you're going to take this back to the other side like this and through. So you've got two loops. Don't pull this tight, you want them both about the same size. And then you're going to go back again. You can do it with one or two loops, but it makes it very, very fiddly to add your stitching afterwards. We're going to put that through there. So you've got three nice, neat, fairly even loops. Now I like to work from right to left, and we're going to buttonhole stitch all those loops together. It's very simple. You put your needle through, the yarn around, hang on to the loop with these two fingers so it doesn't move, and just ease this through. Don't have to pull it tight, just pull it up. So you put your yarn needle through the hole, you loop the yarn around it, and you just don't pull it tight, just let it sit next to the next stitch. And we're going to go all the way around. It doesn't take long because you really don't want to pull it tight. Nice and relaxed. We're going to button them together so that you're creating your button loop. There we go, like that. Right the way round. You can do this on a cardigan if you don't want to make buttonholes. You could just do it like this, or you could just put one big button at the top for a bit of something different. There we go. When you get back to here, you'd see it's all held nicely together. It will stay like that. There's the little stitches. See, they're not rammed in tightly. When you get to here, secure it with a couple of loops and then run the tail back in this way and hide it in the fabric there to finish. And that's how you make button loops to put on the outside of things.